Showing just that they lose when they step in the game. Everyone knows my name. Doctor Strange, who, Spider-Ham, maybe, and Black Widow. On a secret mission to stop the villain. Dance of Death is the main event. Unless I'm Rocket Raccoon, no time to be rude. Oh wait, I just murmured. I'm a superhero, always willing to go to blow with crimes to save so many lives. A stud is do or die. Marvel champions, you a champion. I'm champion, we are champions. I'm a superhero, always willing to go to blow with crimes to save so many lives. A stud is do or die. Marvel champions, you a champion. I'm champion, we are champions. They say it's a little bit slow, but I'm all about control. When I stun and confused, cause there's no way I would lose. I flip up and down, villains stand you round till I'm ready or not. This combo ready to drop 20, 30 damages and cannon hawk smash. I'm a bash, put him in the trash and call it a match. Let's step up in the portal or get up in game. Dead Winnie the Nelson, so keep it locked and watching. I'm a superhero, always willing to go to blow with crimes to save so many lives. A stud is do or die. Marvel champions, you a champion. I'm champion, we are champions. I'm a superhero, always willing to go to blow with crimes to save so many lives. A stud is do or die. Marvel champions, you a champion. I'm champion, we are champions. They call me Desperate Gaming, he's an animal. Watch him play, expert 2, standard 2, clowning you. Villains with every aspect I choose, and showing just that they lose when they step in the game. Everyone knows my name. Doctor Strange, who, Spider-Ham, maybe, and Black Widow. On a secret mission to stop the villain. Dance of Death is the main event. Unless I'm Rocket Raccoon, no time to be rude. Oh wait, I just murmured. I'm a superhero, always willing to go to blow with crimes to save so many lives. A stud is do or die. Marvel champions.
Welcome to the Descartes Gaming. We are finishing up our final mission of our Standard 2 expert campaign run on Next Evolution with Deadpool and Shadowcat. So this one, we only have one attempt on it, and we either win or we lose. Strife mechanically is very, very unique. When we talk about villains in this game, he's probably the most uniqueness up there with Mojo. He's by far probably the most unique villain because he does so many interesting things with your hand size and common types in your hand, and then he has in his toolkit with treacheries also the minions that are recommended for him to play. They also do things that can either make him more stronger or put you at a disadvantage. But like if you saw my review, I kind of illustrated that Strife had a little bit of a weak sauce basically, and I think it has to do with maybe his stats are kind of a little low, like his expert 2, or sorry, his his expert, the level 2 side is he's a 1/1, but with the asterisk for attack that can increase based on the common types. But his scheme is pretty lackluster, but he does have I guess the mechanic for the main scheme 1A, 1B to go up quite a bit. But for most players, he's not too difficult, and there's some heroes that do very well against him, such as Drax, Hulk. Any hero that has a small hand size actually does a little bit better, especially Drax. I would say Drax is number 1 because Drax, he's about drawing cards for when he attacks or takes an attack. So in hero side, Drax starts with 4, but you know, if you're attacking or taking hits with full counters, you're really getting like a 6 hand size, sometimes 7, 8, depending how many times you can combo him. So yeah, there's some heroes in the game that just totally walk over Strife completely. But no, I do like where they were going with this villain, and you know, it's, I guess for me it's kind of bittersweet because I was hoping that uh, they made him a little more stronger, but you know, at the end of the day, I think what it boiled down to, they probably were nervous of making him too strong, almost like Ronin, which I think Ronin is fine. Like Ronin today, where we're at in Marvel Champions, I think most veteran players can beat Ronin no problem. And there's so many different tricks and strategies you can do now with Ronin with the pool base that we have for deck building. So uh, yeah, and long story short, when people were predicting things about this box set, I predicted that Strife might be maybe the hardest villain we're gonna see so far, surpassing Venom Goblin and Magneto and Ronin. But I was dead wrong on that. So he's more of an A tier villain in my opinion, as far as power goes. But he's so interesting, and I guess you could probably do a whole video of like maybe why he's just not as powerful, um, and you can dissect certain things. But you know, I guess when you're measuring how strong a villain is, uh, I would probably put it in certain categories like tempo, their stats for reach, like their scheme, their attack, their main scheme, like how dangerous or what is the threshold on it. Is Are there any nasty mechanics that happen or triggers that happen when you're doing fighting this villain? So there's a lot of things that can structure how S tier a villain could be. And you have Magneto, Venom Goblin are kind of good examples of like what I'm trying to branch off into those categories. But going into this, it's gonna be. I think I just want to try to get an early start on building and thwarting the side crisis when we start this game. We have a lot of candies, although there's a lot of those surges minions that kind of take away your candies. So hopefully we can kind of like get some good RNG. But let's jump to the play area and kind of read the backstory and get started. Okay, so we had just kind of defeated barely Mr. Sinister, and guess we'll kind of go into that. So you've got Zoom, he's getting away, so he's teleporting. Hope, wait, we have to go after her. No, she's my responsibility. I'll go alone. It seems Hope learned a little too well from you. Nate, if you go, we all go. You're right. We go together. X-Force, move out. And then they go through the teleport. If it ain't, sorry, if it isn't Cable, my inferior copy, you're the clone, Strife. Lies. You stole my rightful place in the Summers family. Now I will take your family from you. So he's got Hope, and we got to stop him. Okay, so we're gonna do the setup last. So let's revisit that. All right, so we grab 1A. Oh, what's going on here? My camera's not showing. Web camera? Nope. Refresh. Thought my stream. Okay, I gotta try to fix my camera on my phone. It was working. All right, give me a sec. Oh, you know what it was? My wife called me. That's why it messed up my. So I have my card camera on my phone. The problem is, yeah, I gotta restart my phone. That sucks. Yeah, when my wife calls me, it messes up the camera. All right, so while that's restarting, because that's gonna show our cards when we're playing them and whatnot, I will talk about, I don't know. What is my favorite campaign box? Yeah, that's a good question for myself. I really like Mutant Genesis, mainly because to me that's like the 90s cartoon so much, and I grew up in the 90s as a kid and I watched the X-Men cartoon, so a lot of that campaign box brings uh you know that kind of cartoon that I used to grow up with, and I like this. I like that you're fighting like Sentinels, and you're going kind of back to the. You have the Nemesis or the campaign Nemesis or whatever you call it. Um, it's like it's really cool how like you have future stuff trying to stop you from preventing the current timeline, and yeah, no, I like that box a lot. I thought Master Mold was kind of a flop though, like far as what scenario stood out as a flop for me. I just found Master Mold. Master Mold had a cool mechanism that we again did not see in Marvel Champions, but oh, you know what I gotta do? I gotta go into airplane mode. Because when I go into airplane mode, that stops my wife from messing up my phone. Okay, I think it does. Because if I don't go in airplane mode, she'll probably wreck it again. Okay. Oh, I gotta zoom it up. Yeah. And then I don't know if you guys are interested to know my setup. Card looks kind of weird. There you go. If you want to know how I do like my Marvel Champion setup, that's something I can also do a video about. Popular to beef, it's not crazy. Like I'm not using crazy tech and stuff. It's just, I use a free software for a voice macro. I have a Stream Deck that is fairly easy to learn. Like you can on YouTube, they have tons of guides. It's basically a thing with buttons on it, but I did like a dial for the heroes and villains. I just press a button to go up and down. So yeah, let me know in comments if you're a Marvel Champion content streamer and you want to know how I do things on my channel. I can kind of, if there's enough interest there. But let's get into this. So this is Uncontrollable Power. Put Hope Summers into play under the first player's control. Yep, that's going to be Deadpool. Reveal Strife's Grasp. So reveal Strife's Grasp, which is right here. It's a permanent. Hinder 6 per player. So that'd be 12. And then 4 is 18. I mean 16, sorry. Hope Summers can attack only Strife and can thwart only the scheme. After Strife is defeated the last threat is removed from the scheme, flip this card and reveal Living Bomb. Place any threat here on Living Bomb. So the only thing I feel like maybe they could have done better is you really can't ignore the scheme on this because it says it carries over. So there was kind of an incentive. If it didn't have the carry over the threat, there would be an incentive to just try to kill Strife, to flip them. And then this would flip automatically. And I like that idea way better because it's like there's no point trying to ignore this just to try to flip him, because on his level 3 side or when this flips, it has something called he can't die. Like you can't kill him until the back side of this is defeated. So, and here's the problem, the threat on here. So even if you flip them, the threat on here goes over on the other side. So you have to deal with that threat. So I feel that was not good. Okay. So that was a weird decision, because it'd be nice if they give you 2 avenues to kind of defeat Strife. And we're not just talking about like the difficulty part. I'm talking more like it's weird that it doesn't make sense. Like, okay, you put a lot of effort to rush him or flip him, but then you still have to deal with all this threat here on the flip. Like, it doesn't vanish, it carries over. So yeah. Anyways, I just wanted to bring that up. So it's gonna start with 16 on it, but the campaign might add more. All right, so, and then we flip 1B over. Hope tries to mimic Strife's abilities, but is quickly overwhelmed by the power. After resolving step 1 of the villain phase, each player places X right here, where X is the number of common type cards in their hand. Each player may discard 1 card from their hand before calculating the value of X. All right, and I like what they were trying to do with this, but I don't know if, the thresholds are too lenient, but it just seems Strife is not too hard. It says it comes in with 0. Then you got Gear Up. Again, that's just coming from the campaign side, and it has 8 on it. And we put the corresponding encounter card in the counter deck. Looking at Strife, level 2. He's a 1/1 with the asterisks. While Strife is attacking you, he gets plus X attack, where X is the number of cards of the most common type in your hand. So usually, you're either going to have 2 common cards or 3. Worst case scenario, 4. So if it is 4, he's like a 5 attack with boost. But again, Deadpool and Shellcat really don't care too much about how high the attack stat is, because they sort of just either ignore it or just Deadpool wants to die. So, yeah. Oh, there is when revealed. Sorry. Okay, so when reveal, each player discards cards from the top of the counter deck until a psionic attachment is discarded and reveal that. So we got to do the discarding a reveal, player 1. So we look for a psionic attachment. So this one is psionic inertia. It's going to go to Deadpool, attach to identity. If hero attacked and thwarted this phase, discard this card. So I got this wrong when I first played it. When I first played it, I thought I just had to do an attack or a thwart, just one of them. You actually have to do both in the same phase. But this is where they help you, is you can play events with a traded word like thwart, traded word attack. That is considered meeting one of the criteria. But so you have to sort of kind of make a thwart action or make an attack action in the same phase, and then you can discard it. Yeah, I like the idea. Could it be a little more difficult to get rid of? Maybe. I don't know. Again, that's where play testing could come in into effect. And but that's a whole different video to talk. How do you make him an S tier villain? I guess that would be the video. Like, what would you change in his encounter deck or his mechanisms or whatnot? Mind Trap, that's going to come in on Kitty Pryde. Your allies, upgrades, and supports enter play. So when we're playing them, they're exhausted. There's an alter ego action. I exhaust 3 cards you control, and I discard this card. So that will be on Kitty Pryde. Now, we got to do the campaign booklet, the setup for it. So, all right, gather each campaign environment marked as earned, put into play. We did. Place 1 threat per person on Strife's Grass for each campaign environment in play. So there's 4. 4 times 2 is 8. We're at 16. So that'd be 24, I believe. 8, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. Yep. I always doubt myself. So let's do 24. All right. Oh, we're not done. All right. So in player order, each player discards cards from the counter deck until they discard a minion or a psionic attachment and reveal that card. So player order is Deadpool discarding for a minion or an attachment. So we get Dragoness has a force interrupt. When Dragoness activates against you, she gets X scheme and X attack for the activation, where X is the number of power resources in your hand. She's a 1/1, only 3 hit points. Yeah, 3 hit points are kind of weak sauce for a minion. Pretty easy to take care of. And then we discard for Shadowcat, and we get... Now here's interesting, right? So we're still in the setup phase. It says to reveal the card. So he's going to come engage with Shadowcat. When revealed, I have to choose 2. Either he attacks you, but I'm in altar, so I don't think he can attack me. Maybe he could. I don't, because it says he attacks you. So, but usually the game says enemy will attack you even in altar. They say that for Juggernaut even, and other cards in the game. This one doesn't have that bracket. So I would assume it doesn't work in Alter Ego, although this could be one of those really weird rules that maybe he does attack me and there's nothing I can do, but I'm at 9 health. I don't know. I think we just say, like, I'm in Alter, he can't attack, because that's sort of the standard rules. So then you have return the highest cost support you control in your owner's hand. I have my upgrade. Let me show you guys. My upgrade, but it's a permanent. So I believe he's not able to do anything with my permanent, because from the rulings, I believe, like, permanents you cannot manipulate or like get rid of or take away. So I believe he just kind of comes in like that. I don't think, but it'd be interesting if you guys think he actually does 3 attack to me in Alter Ego. Wouldn't change too much. I would just heal myself, but you think he would attack, really? But let me ask you something, Poetic. Every instance of something like that, where it actually attacks someone in altar, it always has in bracket, or it says literally can attack the person in altar or whatever. Like the Green Goblin, I think there's a treachery that does something like that, which says then Juggernaut has it on the card that says he would attack people in Alter Ego. But I guess I see your point, but it would have been nice if they put on the card, while side attacks you, and then bracket even in altar bracket, that would have cleared up the confusion for me. But, because if you go by the base rules of Marvel Champions, I'm in Alter Ego. Only time when there can be an attacks is literally when it says on the card that it can attack an alter ego. Like, what other scenarios or villains where that's not the case, where they actually do damage, attack you in alter ego? They always say on this. So, I mean, we could play it where he does 3 damage to me. I don't care, but I don't think that's correct. But I'll take 3. Okay. And so we didn't get psionic attachments. We got minions. Now let's go back to. I guess you could say, if you go by the Grim rule of the game, because the Grim rule is you always do the worst of what you think it is. I don't know. Shuffle the counter deck discard pile together, okay, and then we choose geared up, and we put the corresponding encounter card in there. All right, so all the bad standard 2 stuff is getting shuffled in. Oops. All right, ready to go? Let's go. But I would say if we took a lot of Marvel Champion players, the answers would be all different answers. Like, oh yeah, he attacks, he doesn't. Yeah, yeah. I'm just saying that historically, if you play through many of the treacheries and stuff in the game, the only time you actually see where alter egos can take attacks is literally when it's spelled out for you. So this is like one of the rare instances where it's not spelled out for you, but you think it does attack me. And it could be the correct ruling, because again, I think it's a little bit. I think they, for whatever reason, they just wanted to make it very simple. But as we know, Marvel Champions is never so simple. Okay, so we're ready to start. Draw phase, let's go. Now I am running a 50-card Deadpool deck. You might say, why? Because I just felt like I wanted to try it. We got our Symbiote off the bat, so we want to keep that. We're going to double. I'll mulligan. Deadpool Corpse is really nice. Yeah, let's mulligan. Let's keep Deadpool Corpse. 1, 2, 3. Mulligan 3. All right. Yeah, it is what it is. So that's our hand. And then Kitty Pryde's hand. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we got the Honorary X-Men, which I like to play. I like to build. That's my preferred thing. We got a Target Acquire, which might come in clutch, especially on Standard 2. Let's mulligan 4. So a lot of hard to ignores in a flow like water. Okay, so. All right, we're gonna trigger our safe house. This is from the campaign. It just removed the counter, and the first player gets safe house. We're just gonna kind of take it out because it. I like to have play space to put attachments out, and once you use it, there's like no reason just to kind of leave it out. Like it does nothing. Yeah, but safe house comes in, and let's do mission prep. I will keep Team Assemble out for a little bit. I don't want to use it just yet, but mission prep will allow me to get a 2-cost upgrade and put into play for each player. So we'll get them flappable for Shadowcat, because that is the best upgrade for her. So I'll come into play with Shadowcat. And then I will, for my discard pile, put in Stick-to-Itness. That will come into play. And then I'll trigger Safe House for both players. Draw 1 card for Deadpool. Draw 1 card for Shadowcat. All right. And we're going to go double. And 3, 4 to play our symbiote suit. That'll put us at 19, or no, sorry, 11. Or 19 is the cap. What we're gonna do though is just, I like to, well, we're gonna heal. Yeah, so let me just quickly do this. We're at 1 health. Let me just do this. We're at 1 health, but I'm just capping myself at 19. I'm gonna use, oh, we don't have Chunk of Truck. Okay, so I heal 1 health. I go to my full health, and then we play Symbiote Suit, and yeah, we're at 19. Okay. Then I could play my Katana, or I could play Deadpool Corpse. I think playing the Katana is probably more higher value, so 2 resources. I mean, Deadpool Corpse is nice, but yeah, play the Katana. Yeah, I guess we're gonna come out, take a damage, use Katana to, guess, I'm trying to think, if we do 2 over here, do I have anything? No. Okay, so we'll do 2 here, so that way Kitty Pryde could take out the Dragoness. Okay. All right, pass the Kitty Pryde. So I want to play my Flow Like a Water. 1 resource, 2 resources. All right, so we're gonna do this. We're gonna exhaust, or yeah, Flow Like Water and these other 2 upgrades to then get rid of this card. Oh, wait a second. No, I can't do that. Because I'll explain why. Allies, upgrades, and supports enter play exhausted. When I would put these into play, these 2 are exhausted. So the only thing that's not exhausted is the solid suit right now. Yeah, I gotta read the card there. Okay. Oh, Hope Summers can throw for 2 on the, or 3 on the main, or on the main. On, I forgot to do that. Oh no, -1 is 2. Okay. Yeah, there you go. My stats. Yeah, I totally forgot that. So it's kind of a bummer. Do I want Honorary X-Men on Deadpool? Because I could get 2 hard to ignores. Oh, but there's a crisis. Yeah, that doesn't. All right. I'm going to flip over. I'm going to deal 2, kill, and go to phase. And then I think I'll throw hard to ignore off to put target acquired down. Yeah, it comes in exhausted. And then put Honorary X-Men onto Deadpool. He's gonna go to 19. He's at 20. And then this is the, didn't really have enough for this one. I don't want to get my allies out just yet. Oh, you know what? I can do this. I use Powerful Punch as a resource. I'd rather keep this in my hand and choose to stay in solid, basically. When we attacked, we have a choice. Okay, so that will be it. Because then I can Powerful Punch him for 5 to kill him, yeah. All right, let's draw up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, a lot of resources, but not a lot of, yeah. All right, let's see. We got to do the force response. So each player places X threat here based on the common type. Okay, so we've got event, 3 events, 4 events. That is a lot. It's unfortunate. Yeah, I will put 4 on. That's fine. Okay, so we got 4 with Shadowcat. And I've got resource, upgrade, and 2 events. So I'm at 2 with Deadpool. So it's going to go to 6. All right, attacking Deadpool. So he's 3 attack, 4. I take 4. All right, attacking Shadowcat. I think Deadpool will just, we're gonna defend for her. And if you have at least 3 cards in your hand, that should, I don't, so I'm the target, Deadpool's the target because I'm defending. I only have 2. So ignore the boost, and then so it's 3, 4, but I have 2 armor. I take 2. This guy's gonna activate. I'm gonna respond by doing exhausting solid plus do I want, hold on, the Shadowcat surprise. No, we'll pay a resource. Powerful Punch. All right, so we actually do 4 and then 5 from Flow Like Water. That kills him. That changes us to phase and then back to solid, but we trigger Unflappable. And we draw a card. And then we go in counter phase. 3 encounter cards. So Overwhelming Force. Do we have a cancel? It's probably the worst one to get. We could target our symbiote suit. We go down to 3. I think that's what we'll do. So 10 is our cap. And then we get, choose a card type, then discard each card from your hand that is not that type. Drop to your hand size. Place 1 threat on the main scheme for each card of the chosen type. So resource is probably the best thing to go for me. So I'm gonna say a resource and oh wait, I have resources in my hand. Because then that's gonna ally. I don't have any allies. So probably say ally. All right, we'll say ally. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I have no allies. So that just, I guess, no threat gets placed. Make sure I read that right. Place 1 threat on the main scheme for each card of the chosen type in your hand. Yep, I have no allies. Okay. All right. And now we go mark with the mouth. So allies are exhausted, and when it shoutcats, Deadpool can't get help from teammates and allies, basically. And I'm supposed to keep my mouth shut when I'm playing Deadpool. Okay, so Shoutcat's turn. And I have Hope Summers. I guess we'll go 2 off here. Yeah, we want to hold on to Quick Shift. All right, pay a resource to put my armor vest down. And, oh, sorry, I have prepared defenses. So I would have took 1 less damage when I defended. And I would have, he hit twice, so 2 retaliate damage. Forgot to do that. I'm going to swing, hit him for 2 so that I can go to phase and hold my cards for next turn. Deadpool's turn. Not the best. Yeah, this is kind of awkward. All right, let's go exhausting personality.
Nobody's getting hurt.
Put acceleration. All right, let's just pay 2 resources and put the Chunga truck out. Hold meta verse. And I can take damage and do 2. All right, so I do want him to die though. Oh, but I have the meta knowledge. Yeah. Yeah, should be. Damn, I wish she wasn't player 1 because he's not going to activate on her. I'm just thinking to myself. Okay, what we'll do, instead of attacking him, put back the damage. We're in solid. We'll thwart for 2. Bring this to 18. Okay, so that's much better for me. All right, this comes out. I'm a little worried because we'll see what happens. So I've got upgrade, 3 upgrades, 2 events. I could discard. Just thinking. discard 1 upgrade, so I'm only putting 2 on. And then I've got event, 4 events. Oh gosh. So I'll discard 1 event to put 3 on. So actually, that's getting kind of high. I need to get the crisis dealt with. All right, stun, attacks. Deadpool, I'll defend it. I'm gonna Defiance. That just gets discarded. I do 2 retaliate. I flip to phase, and it's flappable. Okay. Then we go 1, 2. Get Forearm coming in, and Reaper. Oh wait, I'm gonna cancel Reaper. I'm gonna pay resource, meta knowledge, cancels the whole card. I take 2 damage, go down to 1. And yep. Okay, past Deadpool. Deadpool will, trying to think here. Let's do my katana. Puts an acceleration. Oh, I didn't, when I did the turn, I forgot the 1 acceleration. So we'll fix that. 12. All right, so he dies. We do 2 over here. Before I do, yeah, it's okay. We flip over. And I will do Safe House to draw a card. And I will just chuck this to break the 4th wall to get Yoo-Hoo. Our life is 10 cap. We'll exhaust to heal. Exhaust Chimichanga. So going to 9. Just trying to figure out. Yeah, I guess flip over. So if I make an attack, so if I attack for 1 and then do resource Yoo-Hoo, go down to 1, remove 8. We lose that. Removing 8 would then, yeah, bring it down to 10. She could then throw it for 2, bring it down to 8. I could use my ready to throw it for another 2. Bring it down to 6. Shoot. Yeah, it's very close. We do have a confuse on them, so. Oh, what I'm gonna do, before I do Yoo-Hoo, because I know I went, okay. Oh no, but then I can't ready and throw it for more. Because because I have endurance, but okay, I guess I could do this play. Oh no, I don't have the resources.
Holy Knuckles, I am high as a kite right now.
Do not have the
Okay,
resources,
let's paint in a
guys.
few little happy trees there.
Oh gosh, this is bad. Yeah, I have the quick shift. I don't want to get rid of my quick shift. Oh man. Wish I had one more resource. Because I really want my quick shift going into he is confused. I could flip to alter. So I could do this. This is a play. I could go resource, endurance, or the intangible. Oh, it comes in. Yeah, it comes in exhausted. It's not gonna help. Yeah, there's just no point. Rather play an endurance then. Yeah, I guess endurance onto Deadpool. Go to 4. Well, here's the thing, right? If I waited up for a play action, no, I don't think I would have. Okay, it's fine. We're gonna pay a resource to do airwalk. We'll remove 4 off. We'll bypass the crisis. Remove 4 off here. So it goes to 6 on this part. Okay, I just don't want to lose. And then I can just flip to alter, use safe house heal 2. And then hopefully nothing bad happens. Okay. But now we can get rid of this, which will be nice. Okay. All right, so we got upgrade, 2 upgrades, 1 support, 1 ally, and 2 events. So we're putting 2 on the main, so it goes to 10. And then I've got 1, 2 allies. Okay, and I put 2 on there. Okay. All right, will attack. Will take on offended. So 3 attack with boost, 4, 5. One other thing is I gotta put the 2 acceleration on there too. That does flip me. Yeah, this is risky. Flip over, back to 1. Confused, and this guy's 0. And then this is where if we get a Dark Dealings, it's game over probably. Captive Hope, exhausted. 6 on it, and is this the Dark Dealings? Total Annihilation, Surge into, whew, that was a butt clincher right there. Has Patrol, when revealed, choose to stun each character you control, or deal 1 damage to each character you control. I'll deal 1 damage to myself and go down to 7 with Shadowcat. And that was probably the stressful part. Let's see. We have safe house to draw a card. Let's do that. We draw a card. Oh, wow. Okay. We're gonna exhaust Unflappable, Flow Like Water, and Target Acquire to get rid of our mind control thing or whatever. All right, do I want to go into solid? Well, if I play Puff the Magic Dragon, I could deal with Forearm. Oh, we can also use our Team Assembled, which is probably not a bad idea to do that. So let's proc that. Let's so Team Assemble is going to come out, remove the counter, and we can go through our deck or discard pile to put a printed 3 cost into play. So that's going to be pretty big for us. We can bring Cable out, and Cable's a beast right now because we got counters. And then I could bring out Polaris, and I could put a tough. All right, no, I could put well, I guess because we want to use our katanas. I guess I just put a tough on her. It's fine. Yeah, it's fine. All right, shuffle. All right, so yeah, I want to play my X-Jet, so let's do 1, 2, 3. We play the X-Jet. And then I could heal to go back to for a full 9. Because we're gonna do Yoo-Hoo to take the crisis off at 6. So let's recover. Okay. We'll stay in phase. And then we'll use Electro Armor is really nice. I have Sidearm, which is nice too. But I think we're gonna pay a resource to put in Specialized Training. And just use X-Jet to put on my Electro Vest. And I'm just gonna take off these readies on these because they don't really need them. Okay. Oh, and this should be in play. Okay. All right, so Polaris it's gonna go 2 on here, take tough off. Pass to Deadpool. Okay, I got it. Oh, wow, hold on. He does 4 attack. I could play Headpool. You can wipe him out. So the 2 damage could go. Oh, he's at 5. That would then kill. Okay, so we'll do this. Let's not do 2 damage here. Let's just keep her tough on. And yeah, just use her as a defensive thing. We're gonna draw a card with Safe House. I am going to recover Chimichanga, and then Chimichanga, and then recover again. So go to full. So I'm going to 13 hit points, which I need to fix on my cap here. So 13. All right, use Break the Fourth Wall. We're gonna discard. This card is fire to get a Yahoo. Oh, what? We don't have a Yahoo? Yeah, we do. It's like, where is it? Okay, so we flip. This should be readied, and the fun begins. So I'm at full health. Let's do a triple for Headpool. We're gonna exhaust him, do a damage here. He's gonna attack her, and she just dies. Then we're going to put our tic-tac-toe in. And have a get Reggie. 2-4. I'll take a damage. Go to 12. Kill. With the samurai sword. Cables can thwart for 4. Has 6 on it. Okay, I got an idea. We pay physical to ready. Cable thwarts for 4. Deadpool 2 more, 6. We blow up Grasp. So what happens? Okay, before we blow up Grasp, does that change? Yeah. So we want to do that, but we actually want to do this play first. We want to pay a resource, Yahoo, take 10 damage, go down to 2, and blow up specialized training. Then do the Cable and Deadpool, eliminate Strike's Grasp. But specialized training will proc, and I'm going to put in Frontline Specialists for Deadpool, get 4 more hit points, and we draw a card when we take damage from an attack. And I'll give Shadowcat the Surveillance Specialist. That's going to bump her thwart up by +1. So I just got to change my... go up by 4, so I go 6. But what I'm going to do... So we're at 6, but our cap would be... let's see, cap is 13 right now. 4 more is 5, 6, 17. So our cap would be 17, but we're at 6. Okay. The only thing about Deadpool, you got to do a lot of the health stuff. But this is good. This is good. Okay, so we're going to... After Strife is defeated or the last threat removed from this scheme, flip this card and reveal Living Bomb. Place any threat here on Living Bomb. So we flip it over and Living Bomb. Mimicking Strife's power is too much for Hope to control and threatens to overwhelm her with explosive results. Strife cannot be defeated. Advance the main scheme to stage 2A. This effect cannot be canceled. It has a crisis 3 on it. All right, so then this goes away. And we're going to Left to Your Fate. Hope breaks free from Strife's grasp, but she struggles to contain his power psionic energies. I will leave Hope to finish the job of killing you all, Strife laughs. I work to do bringing about the apocalypse. And we got Strife is attempting to escape into the past. Who knows what havoc he will wreak? Oh no. Strife gains Stalwart, so we no longer can confuse or stun him. Each identity gets +2 hand size and increase the resource cost to play each player card by 1. Now that's key. A lot of times I play this scenario and I forget that, so I just have to remember that. It comes at 0, 8, 16 is the cap. So we do get increased player hand, but it costs 1 more to play each card. And that is going to do it. So we're going to, no, Hope is exhausted because of Captive Hope, but this is fine. We have a tough blocker, so hand size for Deadpool would be 7. All right, and then I gotta calculate the cards here. Oh no, I don't. Yeah, I don't do that anymore. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. Just seeing what I got. All right. So it's going to go up by 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, that's a lot. We got to get 8 and over. All right, attacks Shadowcat. I'm in phase. I will have to pay a resource to use Quick Shift. Let's do a resource Quick Shift. I'm drawing 2. And I will take no damage. Discard 1 card from your hand, then draw 1. I guess we'll discard X Gene. Draw 1. And yep, no damage. And our Electro Armor, Flow Like Water, and Prepared Defense does 3 to him. He's at 28, right? 27, 26, 25. Flappable triggers, draw a card. We are then forced into solid, and I had the opportunity to get a tough. So we'll pay a resource, and we have to pay 1 more resource. Perseverance. We'll put a tough on me. Okay. Text Deadpool. Deadpool's at 6. Just wondering if there's a way for me to kill myself. The bomb, I can kill myself. It's gonna cost 7. Yeah, I don't mind. Yeah, let's just take it. So the common type I've got 2 supports, 3 upgrades, 2 events. So he'd be 4 attack with boost. 5. Okay, so he doesn't finish me off. I go to 1. Specialist will trigger, draws me a card. Okay. Counter card and counter card. We get Under Pressure. Oh, wait, I do die because amplification, sorry. So that does put an extra counter and it flips me. And then this surges. So this is scary because there's a lot of amplification out. Under fire, that might be the death of me here. I get slapped with a psionic inertia, and there is the dark dealings. So it's gonna be rough. 2 plus boost and amplification. So 5, 6, 7. No, it doesn't kill us, but we're almost dead. Okay, and then we just gotta hope this is not a scheme. Okay, whew, lucky me. Here I'm saying this is like not a hard villain and we're basically almost losing. This has assault, which means I have to use my attack and my thwart if I'm using a basic activation. Each minion gains toughness. When revealed, place 2 additional threat here for each Mutant Liberation Front character in play. Oh no, we don't have any in play. It gains surge. Oh, he still has another shot at he has another shot at winning here. Shoot, I spoke too soon. I'm running out of counters, so I'll have to use these ones. Right, so we get another side scheme. Return an upgrade or support you control to its owner's hand. And then when defeated, the player who defeated the scheme returns upgrade support control. We'll return our tic-tac-toe to our hand. And that's an acceleration. So things are getting really
A little bit spicy.
no joke. And we need pool party, which I think is our discard pile. Yeah, but we're almost decked out. Wade Wilson's gonna go, but I should be able to kind of come back. Maybe. It's not looking great. We have to really focus on thwarting right now. All right, so let's play our downtime, which is going to cost us 1 extra. I can't afford mansion; it's too expensive. So, 1 resource, 2 resources for downtime. Then we're going to heal the full. So do 2 heals and go back to 17. Use Safe House to draw a card. And then pay 1 resource for tic-tac-toe. And pay 3 to play more Metager. All right, I got a plan. So I'm gonna flip over. I'm gonna use Cable to thwart. Let's see. I mean, Cable can thwart for 4. Yeah, so I guess I'll use him, take a damage, get Living Bomb out, victory. Now we have to focus on the main. I'm gonna spend 2 resources on tic-tac-toe. 2 geniuses to heal Cable to full. And I will thwart. Yeah, that's also bad too. They come in with tough. Each minion gains toughness. But I have a samurai sword. Because I could thwart for 4 by readying him. Thwart for another. I could thwart for 6 with Headpool. What does Shadowcat have? Yeah, she can't really thwart too much. Oh, she does have a Shadowcat surprise. So yeah, she can thwart. I think the safe play, we have so much acceleration. Ignore this. We could deal with the tough minion. We're gonna thwart twice by readying stick to-ness, and then Deadpool. So doing 6 off the main. Okay. Pass to Shadowcat. Shadowcat will thwart for 3. Bring this down to 4. She'll exhaust Surveillance Specialist, draw a card. I will then do Solid and X-Jet. Wait. Pay a resource, 1 resource. 2 resources for a Death Focus. Then we'll go 1, 2, and Solid to do Shadowcat Surprise. To do 3. Get her ready, and then Thor for 3. Bring it down to 1. And I'll stay in Solid. Because I thwarted an attack. Oh, I would do 1 less thwart because I thwarted. I'm at 2. Then it would discard when I attack ready. Okay, so this is off. So it's at 2. Then I have Polaris with tough, which I think we'll just keep. I'll hold on to Night Nurse and my Powerful Punch, and that will be it. I mean, health-wise, we're in a good spot, but there's a lot of schemes and whatnot. So that is the scary part. Oh, Hope is not ready. Okay. So we're going to deck out extra encounter card for Shadowcat. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's scary to have this many accelerations with no it ain't over. That's the problem. I win a 50 card deck, guys, with Deadpool. So I'm starting to feel the effects of a 50 card deck. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then 2 more. Okay, so Deadpool 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, we deck out. So he would get this card. Gotta really hope. So we do have they ain't over, but it's like kind of needed it right now. All right, so this is the scary part because this thing's going up by 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It's already at 10. Okay. Attacking Deadpool. But I am going to do my Powerful Punch, so Solid. Let's see. Second resource, and then I gotta pay a 3rd. Third resource. Powerful Punch. I got Electro Armor, Flow Like Water, and Prepared Defenses. So that's doing 4. Then we do the reveal. We're in phase now. Yeah, I block it. It will then force response back to solid, trigger Electro and Flow Like Water, and the retaliation. So 3 more. And Unflappable. Okay. Now he'll attack Shadowcat. I have 3 events, so that's 4 attack. I have 4 armor. But he had so we'll do this. We'll defend. I had a Defiance cost me 2. So play a resource plus Defiance. And then we just discard this, so it doesn't care about amplification. So so I perfect defend that. Again, that's going to be 3 retaliate damage. And I can go into phase. Wow, I have hardly any cards left. Counter card. So 4. Deadpool's going to get return to upgrade support control to your hand. Strife activates against you. So we'll just return the tic-tac-toe. And he will activate. Now the question is, do I have a way to kill myself? I don't. So I don't mind just taking the damage. Upgrade. So 3 upgrades, 4 upgrades, 5 upgrades. So it'd be like 6 with a boost. I'm at a lot of health. I don't mind taking the damage because, okay, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Taking 11. Go down to 6. All right. Thumbelina. Reduce the amount of damage something it takes from each attack by 1. When revealed, return the highest upgrade you control to the owner's hand. Son of a... Highest upgrade. That would be... It's a 2 cost. I could return... Just checking to see what I got here. Well, guess I could turn my katana. That sucks. Vanisher comes in. High support would be my X-Jet. He surges into return to upgrade support control. He activates against you. That will be my target acquire. All right, I'm just gonna do 1 resource. Defiance. We think, yeah, discard that, no damage. I do 3. Exhaustion, I'm already exhausted. Now that does put me, yeah, into phase. So I would have been solid, sorry, and then this back to phase. Okay. Well, it's not super great for me. So I think what we'll do is just pay 2 resources to play Night Nurse. And I could go to alter. If I play 8 over, no, here's the thing, I don't have a lot of threat removal. So I gotta stay in hero actually. So I do have my tough. I do have Ploris as another tough. So I mean, it's not like, and I'm at good health, so it is what it is. I think Deadpool could win us the game here by dying next turn. So let's do a couple things here. Let's put a distraction. We have to pay a resource. Guess resource plot device onto Thumbelina. Oh wait, that would make it a crisis, right? So yeah, before we do that, wait, let's think. Might not want to do that. Cable can throw for 4. A head pull 2, so that's 6, and then dead pull 7, 8, down to 2. Yeah, gotta be smart here. All right, let's first do this. Let's do 2 cards to put 8 ain't over. That's like step number 1, right? So 8 ain't over. It's gonna increase the cap to 4 times 2 is 8. That's at 16. So is that 24? 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, yeah, 24. That gives me some breathing room. He takes a damage. Let's do 1 resource to play at 0 cost, tic-tac-toe. And then I want to play my Deadpool's thing. Yeah. My katana. Okay. Oh, I didn't draw a card. I didn't draw a card with specialist when I got attacked. So in that case, we'll pay the resource, play Ready Me, and she's a little annoying because I can't really kill her. Let's use my katana to do 2 to the villain. I'll throw it for 2 on here, and that will be it. Okay, we're gonna ready up. I think this is it, because what's gonna happen now, Deadpool's gonna die, and then he's gonna do the flip and kill, basically. Pretty sure, because there's enough acceleration that that should happen. We even have Cable out, which is extra damage. So we'll see what happens. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We got the bomb as well. Oh, we got the combo. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, so we just got, literally we just need to flip, and we can get our exhausting personality and do mega damage. So I think we got the game, guys. We'll see. It's all about just surviving this turn, I think. All right, so we can't play defensive events. So the only thing we can really do is thwart, play Loki. That's pretty much all we can do with Shadowcat. So it's all up to Deadpool, basically. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 goes up 8. 5, 6, 8. out of 24. Tax Shadowcat. I'll just take it. I have tough. Doesn't, unless he has piercing. Okay. Tough comes off. My prepared defenses does 1 damage to him. Vanisher hits me for 1. I go to 8. We get a damage on Vanisher. Attacks Deadpool. I do want Deadpool to flip here, so yeah. So hit me with your best shot. All right, Deadpool's dead. Would have been a lot of damage. Just to calculate, I have 4 events. 1, 2, 3. Yeah. So it would have been 5 attack, 6, 7, 8, 9 with amplification. So yeah, I'm dead. Die, but guess what? I'm Deadpool. I break the rules. That's what I do. We add acceleration, which makes it to 26. Thumbelina thwarts that schemes for 1, bumps it up a bit. Encounter phase, just 2 encounter cards. Overburden, choose to either discard 1 resource from your hand or take 2 damage. It's fine. I'll discard a resource. It does surge though. Into master plan. That's just gonna add a whole bunch. So I'm gonna start using counters that I don't normally use. Oh gosh, there's so many. Oh, minions come in with tough. She should have a tough from that. Also, yeah, so Punisher with a lot, or Vanisher with a loss is tough, I guess. Yeah, and 4 over there. I'm just gonna use damage things. I don't care. Okay, 1 more card. What is this? It looks scary. Discard the top X cards of the counter deck, where X is the number of cards of the most common type in your hand. Deal each psionic card, discard this way to yourself. Oh, you joking. That is really nasty. That is bad. I have 4 events. So that's 4 encounter cards? Are you joking? Wow. Oh, deal each psionic card. It has to be psionic. Okay, so yeah, I have 4 events. Whew, I was a little nervous there. Okay, so there's only, this is the encounter deck, 3 cards. So discarding, it's not a psionic, not a psionic, and not a psionic. So that actually fizzles, unless it does it surge if it does nothing? Nope. So that literally fizzled. Okay. That was perfect timing because the counter deck was just running out. So we got 2, 4, 6 acceleration tokens on the main. Cap is going to be 28. Can Deadpool win us the game? Place your bets, everyone. Place your bets. Deadpool's turn. But things are going to cost more, so gotta factor that in. All right, so let's do Safe House, draw a card. Break the 4th wall, discard a card. And we'll get Exhausting. All right, we're gonna heal twice, Chimichanga. So I'm healing with downtime 10 apiece. So I'm healing 20. So I go to 21. Now, what is my cap exactly? Well, not 21. Sorry, okay. So I'm healing for, yeah, basically 20. My cap is 10 plus 5, 6, 17 is my cap. Yeah, sorry about that. Well, it's gonna be sketch. We don't. All right, let's see how many cards we draw. So we're exhausted. We are gonna flip. Oh, and did we got killed? We could have exhausted specialists when we. Oh, beautiful. We got the montage. Okay. So we're going to use a physical to stick to nest to ready, and then we got to pay a resource to use exhausting. So resource, exhausting personality.
Nobody's getting hurt.
Target myself. Draw 2, 4, 6. 6 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. So here's the interesting thing. There is 1, 2, 3. So 3 bad icons. Oh, 4. 4 bad icons out right now. So I could do 14 with the bomb, and then that's gonna do. It's gonna do 4 damage to Shadowcat and 4 damage to Deadpool. But that's like 10. That's 14 damage to the villain, which is not bad. So I think I'll probably do that. Let's do this first. Cable will strike the villain for 5, bring him down to 1. And then I can convince Vanisher to hit his own boss for 1 with Headpool. So that does the flip. We go to Strife level 3, 40 HP. After you attack Strife, take X damage, where X is the number of cards of the most common type in your hand. Ooh, that's pretty nasty too. Okay, gotta figure out how to play around that. Okay, wow. So he's at 40. But now the most common type in my hand, yeah. That is okay, so let me think about this. After you attack, so I could attack again with Cable. All right, so let's do this. So get ready. It's gonna cost me a resource. We're gonna when we flipped, Mora Imitaker draws us a card. Okay. Gotta remember these triggers. Triggering Cable, so he's a 6 attack now. He will swing for 6. Put him to 34. He goes away. All right. So I gotta figure this out. So if I'm gonna be playing my DeBomb, how many cards are left in my hand that are common? So I got 2 resources here. I've got 2 upgrades, and I've got 3 events. So I'll have 3 common if I play the bomb right now. 3 common, so he's doing 3 damage back to me. But if I bomb him, I bomb him for a lot. Actually, I have to pay 7 to play the Deadpool thing. Okay. All right, I think this will work. So we play 7. So then we have 2 events left. All right. We're going to do the bomb, which will deal 10 damage to the villain. And then, oh wait, this is not an attack. Oh, I don't have to worry. It's not going to do his ability. It doesn't have the attack keyword. So we're not actually attacking him. Strife's response says, after you attack Strife, So this doesn't have the keyword attack. So I believe we're okay. So we do pay the cost. We're doing initially 10 down to 24. Tough comes off here. Vanisher dies. We're doing 4 damage. Down to 20. And then I do 4 to myself. Down to 13 with Deadpool. Then we'll go maximum effort. Let me see here. Yeah, I can. So Montage can pay for this card's fire by itself. And then I just need 1 card to play maximum effort. So that means I could dump 3 geniuses and a power. Well, I'll do a power first and then 3 geniuses to heal myself up. So I'm gonna heal Deadpool by 4. Go back to full health. This will proc because it's 1 power plus 3 geniuses, and it's not an attack. It will do, if there are 3 damage tokens in line, deal all damage on this card to an enemy. So we discard it, and that's doing 4 to Mr. Strife. Okay. So now he's at 16. So literally I can actually just win by just doing maximum effort after you attack. Okay, so what would happen? Okay, let's do this. I pay a resource. Maximum effort. We're gonna take 16 damage, go down to 1, which actually kills him. Yeah, so it kills them, and then even if we had to finish off the force response, I have 2 cards left in my hand, which is a resource plus an event. That would just force me into alter, and yeah, I still kind of win the game, even if I was the last hero alive. But if we wanted, I guess if we wanted to like go down to 2, we could then montage this card's fire to just really pound him to the face here. We then had Polaris to attack, and we had Puff the Magic Dragon, I think, to bring in for 1 damage. But yeah, that's gonna be it. That was fun. It was actually pretty close. I think Standard 2 definitely made him a little bit more harder because he had a little more reach on the scheme part, which his scheme is kind of low for being 1, especially if you, I think where the part where he gets really weak is on the 2B, because then you don't have that mechanism that's adding threat. And if you're on level 2 on 2B, he's a 1 scheme. So you can kind of just build out, and there's not a lot of pressure there. But Standard 2 is always kind of, the tempo is a lot more swingy. And that's where it was kind of iffy for me at like some points of the game where, yeah, it was down to an encounter card that could finish me off. But sometimes you have to take risks. I'm kind of a high risk player, and I'm playing the pool aspect. I don't recommend a 50 card pool deck. I was just trying something kind of fun for the stream, just to see if I could do something crazy with 50 card pool deck. But yeah, it's a little less consistent. We didn't get it over till because it was at the bottom of my deck. So, and that is literally the negative of if you're not running a 40 card deck, is your key cards will be a lot slower to get to if you're not lucky enough to get it on the top. But yeah, overall, I like the campaign. I wish Strife was a little bit more intense. Like that you really had to be mindful to try to beat him. Kind of like Ronin. Like Ronin has some very bad things. Like he has fanaticism. He has a lot of activations. He hits hard. So you have to kind of plan your game plan how to beat that. Whereas Strife, I feel like the first part of the game is interesting because there's that mechanism that's throwing a lot of threat on with a crisis. So that does kind of put the players into a position that you need to go. But then once you get that flipped over, it's kind of like this weird, okay, well, now it's maybe even playing field, but maybe a little bit better for the players because they get a bigger hand size. And especially for some heroes that play a lot of their events during the villain phase, or heroes with smaller hand size could do better on the first 2A. But again, I don't think Strife is a bad villain or a bad scenario. It's just it didn't meet my expectations for a S tier villain for the end game, right? The end of the campaign. I want it to be really challenged. I still feel like Mr. Sinister is a lot harder, a lot more intense than Strife by far. I think we had the most losses. We had the only losses in our campaign box against Mr. Sinister on Standard 2 Expert. Juggernaut would be second, I think, and then Strife is probably right underneath Juggernaut, and then the other two starting scenarios are fairly easy, especially the first one. Second one's a little more harder because then you have the minions that come in with Tough and Guard, and that's really cool how they did that. But yeah, I hope if you guys like these sort of playthroughs, we picked two heroes and we did Standard 2 Expert through the campaign. If you guys like this type of plays, let me know. If not, I guess there'll be fewer of those because I'm really just trying to. I have limited time and my what's the word? Like I kind of bounce all over the place. Like I could be in 1 week more, into I want to get better at this game or do this game. I'm trying to get some Marvel content back on my stream. I'm kind of doing it like rapid machine gun style right now. I think the next video I probably like to do is where I do something creative, just talk about the game. That type of content seems to do better for me. But again, I have no clue. Like I don't understand the secret sauce when it comes to being a high caliber Marvel Champion content creator, because the ones that are past the 1,000, I don't know what they do. They're all kind of different, but like at the same time, I don't see much of a difference as far as what they're covering or what they do to their Let's Plays to this person's Let's Plays. Like there's people that have way less subscribers that say do Let's Plays, and I'm looking at their Let's Plays and I'm like, there's not much difference. I mean, maybe the quality is slightly better, but yet again, they have, they're huge channels. So in the Marvel Champion spectrum, and I don't know, maybe I'm just not very likable in the community, or people just don't gravitate to my Marvel Champion content compared to those bigger channels. But that being said, I'm happy where I'm at. The funny part is, and so there was a message, I think on Reddit, was like, oh, I'm looking for someone that puts lots of work into their content. I know there's Nelson and D20, but they don't seem to be like showing cards. And like this is a person on Reddit with their message, and they were looking for someone that had more stuff on their streams or more stuff with the cards. And I'm thinking to myself, no one mentions, or I think one person mentioned something, oh, Descry does like, stuff. But I'm thinking to myself, that's the thing. It's like, I put cards up, I show stuff, I do extra stuff, I do sound effects. I have animated cards now, like for the villains, they move around a bit. And, I'm like, nobody brings me up, or like I feel like I'm invisible to like the mainstream of Marvel Champions, or it's like people know of me but they just don't like me. And I don't know if it's just because I'm kind of I'm not into tier lists. I call out certain things that I think I don't believe in. I don't know, but it just seems frustrating when you know, I literally have what this person wants, but nobody says anything. And then on top of that, I get messages to tell another content creator how to do it. Oh, well, Describe knows how to do it. Why don't you get Describe to tell this person how to do it? So it's like, I don't get it. It's like, it's weird. It's just like, yeah, don't watch my stuff. Don't subscribe, but let's show another person how to do what I do. Yeah, it's weird. I don't know. I'm not ranting. I'm just kind of like, I'm confused why some content creators have the secret sauce when it comes to Marvel Champions. And I'm not saying we do not have success in the channel, but I just feel like for how much I put into my channel compared to some of the ones out there, I feel that maybe it's because I'm not. Someone mentioned something like, well, you know, are you on other social medias and all that? I'm not. So I don't know if that's like a big contributing factor, like why I'm not recognized that much. I really don't know. But I will tell you this, that I'm definitely going to play the new box that comes out. I've been asked to go on another big channel's channel to talk about the game. So maybe that will get me more like eyes and ears, like I'm on somebody else's channel that's much bigger than me, and then they might hear me for the first time, or and they go, oh, this guy's got a lot of interesting information. So again, that might help my channel get to the 1,000, and we'll see what happens. But I guess what I'm trying to point is yeah, when you get into Marvel Champion content creator or content creation, it is kind of a frustrating thing, because as you try to grow your channel and improve, you know, because there's other people in that spectrum, they're having success, they're growing, they're improving. But my thing is like, you know, I'm trying to figure out that secret sauce, like, cause like some people had such an easy time just hitting the 1,000, where me, I feel like it's like really tough. Like I feel like, and that's the thing. Like I don't know if I really don't know what it is that why I can't sort of achieve that. But I guess it's probably not the best thing for me to like, you know, vent my frustration out. But I guess that's where I'm at right now. And that's why like I've sort of been okay taking a break from Marvel Champions, is because I'm like, you know, if people want this content, then, you know, they can subscribe to my channel, comment, help me. Like, it's like, why am I killing myself? Not killing myself, but why am I like trying to make this work so badly? Because when I do other content on my channel, I don't have that same kind of feeling. But it's like when I do Marvel content, it's always been like, okay, I do my content. All right, how is it going to be perceived by the Marvel Champion community? And then when I compare that to, like, say I do the same thing as someone else, and then, but I'm more kind of perplexed of like, you know, other content creators are kind of like complaining, oh, it's too much to edit, it's too much to do this, when I'm doing those things. And, but yet I don't get any return from it. And yeah, it is what it is. But it puts me back to when I spent a lot of time doing the Nick Fury quick and dirty guides, which I thought were going to be maybe like pretty cool, and it would help my channel grow. And in fact, they were like I wouldn't say the worst videos that I put my time in, but the time and energy I put into those videos to what I got out from it from release was like terrible. Like it definitely wasn't worth it. So yeah, it's hit or miss. But I think though, if I be honest, it's like a very leaner growth with like, so as I grow slowly, and if I can get to 1,000, the numbers will get higher and bigger as I journey through this leaner graph. So I think that's a problem. It's like I think once I hit those higher numbers, I'm gonna probably see more results with my content. And I guess it's just the fact of, I gotta, somehow, because the problem is too is like YouTube has that algorithm, and say I put a video, I'm fighting other Marvel Champion tags out there, and if they have a higher base, higher view count, more clout in the YouTube algorithm, I'm at the bottom of the list. So yeah, it does suck for us smaller channels because if someone only has 2 hours of their day to watch something on YouTube, the first thing that get in the algorithm is whoever is like at the top. They're not going to have time to watch someone near the bottom, or if they even find that person at the bottom. But again, that's not the content creator's fault. It's just the name of the beast, really. And I think too, like if I had gotten into this like day one, and I was able to have my stuff this good at this point, like when the game first came out, if I was able to do what I'm doing right now at day one, I definitely think I'd be a 1,000K channel for sure, no doubt. But I got into this kind of like maybe 6-7 months after Nelson and D20 got into it, which might not seem like a lot of time, like, it's just half a year. But that half a year was quite, and when I first started, I didn't have all the fancy cameras, the lighting and all that. So yeah, it's been a process, but I definitely think it will happen. We will get there this year. But the other part is like, I don't want to live and die only by Marvel Champions. And I think the other content creators understand that too. And they're making plans to maybe cover another, big game. Because, as much as Marvel Champions is a great game and it's not dead yet, there's obviously going to be a time where Fantasy Flight is like, okay, we're ready just to do something new now. Or the license doesn't get renewed with Marvel. And so it's quite real that the content just stops, right, for the game, which will happen eventually. We just don't know when. So yeah, but I like strategy games. I like card games. I'm getting, so that's my difficult part is like, I want to cover something on my channel that one, I enjoy a lot and I like, because that way when I'm doing content for it, it doesn't feel like a chore and I'm enjoying it. So we'll see what goes in the future. But yeah, the next content, what I'm probably going to be doing is more made a creative content for the game, talking about the game. But again, I think for me is like, I get disheartened a bit when I feel that I don't have the audience like the other channels do. And I understand they worked for it. I'm not, kind of like saying, oh, they just have this huge audience. But it's, I think it makes, when you're trying to make a lot of content, it's nice when you have that audience there and you have that, that feedback and like that people are watching your stuff, what you put out. And I guess my main question is, I sometimes I wonder like maybe I should just give up on that kind of pursuit, because like I feel like other content creators just have such an easy time with it, and they release a video, gets thousands of views, or and it's like, I could do the same type video, maybe even better, not to say, but I won't, can't even dream to get like 1,000 or a response like that. I don't know if it has to do something just with me, people don't like me, or I'm just not, I don't have the bubbly personality. I really don't know. But I will say this, other content creators have gotten frustrated. It's very, like I said, for being such a small niche card game, there's so much competition for this game for far as like on YouTube, which is insane. Like you wouldn't think there'd be so much competition for a game like this that people would literally dedicate a whole channel for this game, which is like insane. But yes, we do have dedicated Marvel Champion channels, which I'm kind of slightly trying to dedicate myself with this content. But anyways, I'm gonna head out. Thank you guys for watching. I will see you guys next time.
It's me, Iron Man. Now, how much Disc Grey paid me doesn't matter. What matters is to like and subscribe to Disc Grey Gaming, or else I will repulsor bless you. Seriously, this is what you wrote me.